Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Day by Day. We survived the very short video last night. We're just gassed from the amusement park. But we're back today. I don't know why this is telling me what I'm in. I know what I'm in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for making space. I don't know what to expect from the. I hope you guys watched the GAC video that is going to come from this day. It's the 24th of June. So that, and I posted that video. I posted the GUC video on the day of GUC. You're just gonna get to see the cleanup and the outfall from that up to a week or so afterwards, maybe longer, but really need to get some more videos produced because it's like everything is such a slog right now, and kids are doing day camp this week. Recovered from the amusement park this week. They started day camp. Got day camp. They got day camp tomorrow. Then the gig, and then more day camp, and then the gig, and then more day camp, and then it's like. By the way, I know I haven't mentioned this in a while. We're going on a vacation here in about 6 weeks or so. It's getting closer. It's like beginning of August, so you'll still have new content there the whole time, but because that's the reason I do these videos ahead of time and build that cushion, and so that you still have content the whole time. And then I run around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get the cushion built back in. But it puts us behind, day wise, because we haven't been. The last time we went on vacation was back October of last year, and so it's only going to be, it's going to be about 10 months between vacations, maybe. Yeah. So, but looking forward to it. We're still doing Anakin and Captain Rex because they're closer to being done than Mara is, and we it's just sad that we have the Qui-Gon Omicron, but we don't have Omicron where he's able to hit anybody really well, and so that's the reason why I'm doing Anakin and Captain Rex. Well, he's double drops now, and we also need him for the Leia thing. And then everybody. I mean, if you're not familiar with how I feel about Mara Jade, then you're not paying attention. Can I put Ultimate Predator? I really want to put Ultimate Predator on her. And because it's Mara, I probably will. Somebody's going to poo-poo me in the comments, but come at me. It's Mara. So we just stuck. We just stuck mats on Mara randomly. Not even really sure what it was, but it was probably pretty good. We continue to farm Darth Talon, who I heard that when George still had the franchise, that he was working on doing the sequel trilogy was going to have Darth Talon and somebody else, and that would have been awesome. It's too bad we got Rises. It's too bad we get The Force Awakens and whatever else. Because now we have all this convoluted stuff that's trying to explain it, and it's not great. It's not a great plan. Somebody cue the the Tony Stark in the background. Not a great plan. But we're not going to go back. We're not going to go back and address more of the feelings of the current whatever it is. There are plenty of other people you can see, listen to tell you why it's whatever. But as for me, I'm just playing Star Wars. I'm just, did a little reading, which I don't really do a lot of reading. So for me to do any reading is kind of, and I told you that I did Heir to the Empire, If You've Forgotten, audiobook. But what I'm talking about is I'm doing actual reading. It's for something that I've got coming up on the horizon. But it's imperative to that. And we'll see what happens, but it's really, it's stuff that I kind of knew already. It's just helps me put a finer point on it and make sure that what I think is right is actually right. And instead of just something I'm trying to do off the top of my head, hey, look, we beat Boliar. Once again, 24th of June was when that's happened. So go check out that GAC from then. We came in first. No mention of a promotion, but first with 7,500, bunch of champ currency, some get 1, 3 more Zetas, 4 more Omegas, and a lot of other stuff. So that helps out a lot. And we got to sign up for the next round, which I don't know if I got the thing for. Maybe I did. But regardless, I'm super excited for things on the horizon. I just gotta make sure. I went to bed a little ahead of when I normally do. We're doing Geonosian territory war. This guild. And people must be wanting to get Cam and. Oh, it's like, yeah, increased Mara Jade. Can we do this? Probably can. Minute. Where's my Newt at? Newt is probably not the best candidate for this. Is he? Why can't I put Newt in the leadership? Don't feel great about it. Do need to, this is easy. What do we need in the South real quick? Because I'm just going to, bounty hunters are just going to throw stuff and it's going to be over like that. So, I'm on 3 stars down here. What is this? Yeah, not quite there. I want to be there. People are building their teams. I think that's the reason why I think now you can see a lot of people come back to Geonosian because, now that they've announced the requirements for the raid. Because I don't, obviously I need to put some more work in because look, Newt, and then I don't have any of the droids ready. But that's a me problem, I guess. But definitely am looking forward to it. So these are just regular stuff, right? We want to do 3 stars here. What do we want to do upstairs? Okay. We want to do north. We're almost close to 1, so I want to do down here. Nothing to deploy there. So we got this. So let's... Gotta figure out what team can do what. This is not going to be this. All right, let's try bounty hunters here. Let's go Bosk, Bubba, Dengar, what's this, Cad Bane, and IG. It's gonna be a try, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna pause. We'll be right back. All right, now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna get here in fleet. Didn't mean to go off and do territory battle, but these are just the chain that you go on when you're doing a daily journey, but it's fine because it's all part of the process. So I'm really keen on finishing this home one fleet. I also, because I'm not really going anywhere, I'm not going to Profanity. I mean, we'll get there eventually. We'll get Negotiator eventually, but I feel like because I've already got Chimera, I need to start really getting some tidy because it's absolutely ferocious. And because we get a little bit extra coin because we won whatever Galactic War. Go and do a refresh, of course. I mean, tokens are tokens, so you can't really turn them down. You're hoping for more than 2 when you're doing a multi-pull, but when you're doing a 10-pull, but can't really be choosy. I mean, because with what's his face, Chupia, we did like multi-pulls. If you don't believe me, just go back to like day 365, 370, maybe 385. Chupia was a bear, and we just had 3 bears in a row with Wicket, Nisa, and Chupio. I cannot implore you, do not do those 3 in order. Even when Nisa becomes double drop if you're just starting out, because it's like, I mean, Nisa might be not so bad when they go double drop, but Wicket and Chupio, just because they cost so much, you will want to. You might end up rethinking life's choices. Let's just put it that way. Sorry for the clearing of the throat. Did not mean to do that, but look at how much currency we got because we just have been really saving up currency over the past couple of days for whatever reason. We get 20,000 regular, 10,000, which is nothing in terms of what we need for things. This easier. We're gonna get that. We got plenty. Let's get some. Go and get some Kit Fisto. Don't really want to, but yeah. Gonna go ahead and pick up some Arrow Magna first, because I mean I'm not thinking we're gonna be doing any. We're just gonna go keep picking up some of this higher tier stuff. Because the lower tier stuff tends to be a little easier to come by. So we're just going to go ahead and pick up the hierarchical stuff while we can. We're going to come down here. I don't want to buy anything in here, not yet. We are chewing to... We're getting close to Wampa. I think we're still 65-ish away from being done with Wampa, but we're closer than we would. So I'm going to keep buying Wampa shards every day. Using a Wampa every refresh to hopefully we can finish Wampa, because we need to start knocking out some of these higher tier characters that we need for, to get to Jedi loot, to get to some of our GLs that we want to get to. Wampa's first. I don't know why. It's just, he's the one that I started buying at some point, so I'm like, let's go with Wampa. So once Wampa's done, we'll switch to somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. So if you're wondering, do I have a clear direction? No, it's just, what do I feel like going for today? And I'm not, and some of you might be like, why are you grabbing that guy? Why are you grabbing that guy? Because I'm probably going to have to sooner or later. And so I'm just like, knock it out now. Why not? We get the resources. Who knows if we're going to have the resources in the future? Let's just start knocking out random characters, whether they're required for the new raid, whether they're required for something else. Just get through them so we don't have to worry about them later. We're not going to, we might bring them up to 7 stars. We might not even open them anytime soon. But at least we'll have them. They'll be done. I mean, by done, I just mean 7 stars. And then maybe we'll expand upon that at some point. Getting close with the Emboran. That's good. What else do we need here? Probably not a whole lot. Finn. Almost finished with Omega. We got a Zeta to put somewhere. We need to find somewhere to put the Zeta. Let's go look. Let's go find somewhere to put this Zeta. Where do we want to put the Zeta? All right. So, Zeta assignment. All right, so CLS, GPO, could put it on R2, could put it on Palpatine, could put it on Rex, could put it on Anakin, could get Ultimate Predator. That seems like, I don't think so. Could put it on Best Bam. Could put it on Member of the Phoenix. Which Geos don't need one. Could put it on Veers. Maybe Veers. I don't think we're ready Seps-wise. Luminar is on the team. How much money do we have, incidentally? God. Done. Yoda? How much money do we have? Let's... I want to be kind of smart with our money, so we're going to bring Yoda up to 60. Some of you might disagree with the way I'm doing this, but I am we're just being cautious with how we're using our money because we are bringing these characters up for the raid. So, and like I didn't know I was missing these pieces. So now I gotta go see if I can farm some of these from somewhere or buy them. And do I have? No, I don't. Okay. So I'll have to be on the lookout for these, but yeah, we're just being cautious with we don't want to because we're building these characters up. We're building them up for the raid. But I just don't want to zap all of the money into them. So if it looks and you're like, why are you bringing them up together? It's because trying to play this as wisely as possible and not overextend ourselves monetarily, if that makes any sense. And it may not, but that's okay. Because ideally what I'd like to do is bring them all up to 60. Probably not going to end up playing the state of just bringing up skills, applying equipment where we can. I'm not investing into leaderships, the bad leaderships, or the subpar leaderships, I guess. So we're also doing that. Once again, where there is UW applied, we're going to go ahead and do that. And if it means we need to get some more, go on farm some more, that's fine. Gonna go ahead and promote Ayla. Bringing everybody to 60. Then we're gonna see how our money. So we were at 12, then we're down to 10. So we've only spent 2 million, but we've also spent 2 million. So, and that's good that we were able to bring her up. Once again, Jedi Valor could be really good. I'm just not at a place where I feel like I need to invest into it right now. We're just gonna keep equipping however much we can. We are getting set up for the raid. We're gonna, like I said before, I'm going to look for whatever to try to find out whatever is the best team that I can put together for myself. One team, and take that team to Relic 5 so that we can push for a little bit higher gear. And and that's honestly going to be given the fact that it's a 5-man squad. If they end up being 3-man squads, we'll probably do 2. But I definitely want to be able to push a little bit further into this raid than we have been able to in the indoor raid. I want to be able to help the guild out a little bit more, hopefully because I really have to push because of where I am in the game with this account. So I have to push to get to 800,000 on this particular account. And I'd like to be able to contribute just, a little bit more so that maybe we can get to next raid. And who knows if because I know there's going to be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of secret sauce going into the, if you have Gungans, you're going to do really well. And I'm just not, if Gungans are something that I need to farm, I might be able to fit them in. And I know none of you want to see me do a one-drop farm, but there's things that aren't necessarily apparent right now that could be apparent if it's good enough. And speeder bike, I feel like this raid being better than speeder bike is not a super hard obtainable goal. I don't feel like this raid is going to have really any chance of not being better than the speeder bike raid. Oh, I don't know. Didn't mean to. I didn't know he didn't have that the leadership was the bottom one. So we'll. The one thing we're not doing is we are leveling people up, but it's not like we're not leveling these people up not to use them, because we are obviously intent on using them. In this team, I'm not gonna level up at all. This team I really need to get to working on. Viceroy's, it's tempting. I could take him to gear 12 now. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna start bringing up the droids. And I know this is super, super interesting, but it's probably something I should honestly be doing off screen. But and actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop there. We're just gonna do the rest off screen. But as far as doing anything else on here, we still need to find a place for the Zeta. That is something I definitely want to do. So let's look through. Do I have the scroll? Oh, we're not. So these guys, yes, we could put this on RG. And if we were close to if we had the Emperor Shuttle, which I kind of need to farm. I want to save this for Shadow Stride, honestly. Where's this team at? Okay. I don't think I have a place to put this Zeta. I say that, but I do. Let's put it on the Phoenix member so that we don't look like the person who's bought Phoenix and we're not utilizing them at all. Because so I think what is this? It's total. I think it's total defense, right? Let's just do it. Let's pick up total defense. That'll be good. Okay. So at least that makes Phoenix a little bit more useful. Plus, it's a pilot, which you guys know how much I love pilots. So we have enough to go through this whole thing? Nah. But at least we did apply the zeta, so that's good. Anyway, do we have anything else really to talk about? Not really, probably just a little bit more rambling, but I definitely feel better about utilizing zetas for the characters we bought because, people going for Kelleron. I definitely, cringe when I see a whole roster with characters they bought, and obviously that's something I need to address on my Hyperlight account. But anyway, it's been way too long. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you being on the team, doing what you do. I appreciate all of that. Can't thank you enough. Anyway, God bless. Hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Till then, bye.